The BCO in Germany, which is called the Bundesbreitband Büro or Federal Broadband Bureau, was founded back in 2010. So it's now in its 7th year of existence. So it works as an intermediary between the federal government, state government, local government and regional government on the one side, and the European Commission, of course. And on the other hand, it also works directly with the telecommunications industry. Often also end customers approach us and talk to us about infrastructure and try to understand what's really going on in the market. So what we try to do is then we work as a facilitator, bring together all the different stakeholders of broadband infrastructures and try to develop new strategies and new approaches to bring down high-end digital infrastructure in Germany. The BCO in Germany works as the single point of information on all broadband-related topics. We've got a actually pretty small core team of 7 members. Each of these members has its own field of specialization, meaning often it's regulatory affairs, often it's finance, often it's technologies. Then if we have special tasks, we can expand the team. The most fields we work in are in the fields of capacity building, which means that we offer workshops on technologies, on finance, on state aid, on regulatory changes that are about to come. Now Wi-Fi for you is a big topic. Then we have a roadshow where we drive through the country with our broadband bus, which works as a mobile information center. The National BCO of Germany meets the regional counterparts at least every 6 months, where we bring all of them together and we will visit one of the states after each other. And this is 2 to 3 days event where all the states can explain what they're up to, what the new strategies are, about their own funding schemes and how they can interrelate to each other. And they could also bring up their problems. By now we've reached more than 75% availability of 50 Mbits or more countrywide. We expect to be that number more than 80% by the end of the year, which is tremendous compared to where we were when we were beginning, where basically just 1 Mbit everywhere was available. And most of these connections that are now being built are capable of way higher connections anyways. And I think that we also played our part in developing the national funding scheme with 4 billion euros by now, which is supposed to bring fiber-based connectivity, especially to rural areas, and therefore we really help to close that gap between urban and rural areas. On the one hand, we have the digital agenda for Germany. On the other hand, we have the digital agenda for Europe. And we have on state level different broadband infrastructure plans. So what was needed is that someone translates all these strategies to a local level. Especially in Germany, we have a really difficult governmental structure. We have the federal level, then we have the state level with 16 states. Then below that there are the regional governments, and then we have local authorities, more than 11,000 in Germany. So in most cases, these local authorities do need help because they know best where their demands are for broadband infrastructures. So therefore what we try to do is to support the grassroots movement and give the ones that are enthusiastic about their infrastructures and really try to achieve something, to give them the knowledge they need to go on themselves.